For centuries, this culture, tradition, and societal norms have suppressed women's rights and their voices. Then, legal reforms made progress in supporting and empowering women. But those rights alone are not enough because many women are unaware of their rights, rendering these protections ineffective. Understanding their legal rights is crucial. So, here are few common key legal rights that every woman should be aware of. Domestic violence is one of the most widespread issue affecting countless women in India. The Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005 safeguard women not only from physical abuse but also sexual, verbal, and psychological abuse. Despite this law, many women were silenced to keep the family united. However, no one should face any form of abuse. You have the right to stay safe. So, report abuse under PWD-VA 2005. Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Even today, many women are facing harassment and violence demanding dowry. Under this law, giving or taking dowry is a punishable offense. Demanding dowry either directly or indirectly is a crime. Harassment or cruelty for dowry is a punishable offense under both Dowry Act and Section 498A of IPC. If you are forced into providing dowry, you can report it to officials. The Immoral Trafficking Prevention Act 1956. This law aims to prevent human trafficking and exploitation of women in the sex trade. This law helps women by penalizing anyone involved in trafficking women, providing rescue and rehabilitation for victims of trafficking, punishing those who exploit women sexually under coercion. This law helps women from being treated as commodities. The Harassment on Female at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013 was formed to prevent the sexual harassment happening on women in their workplace. The use of language under sexual undertone, invasion of personal space by a co-worker, subtle touches and sexual remarks is considered as the sexual harassment in the workplace and women can report it to the officials. Marital rape, a legal grey area in India. India criminalizes rape, but the marital rape is largely unrecognized under Section 375 of Indian Penal Code. The law states that sexual intercourse by a man with his wife, unless she is under 15, does not constitute rape, leaving millions of married women without legal full protection. However, the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005 provides some recourse. Women can file complaints against non-consensual sex as sexual abuse, along with seeking protection under the rights to human dignity and sexual privacy. Though India still lacks protection against marital rapes, this provision is a step forward, acknowledging the women's bodily autonomy. We still need reforms, but until then, we can use these existing laws to seek justice. Consent matters, even after marriage. Constitutional rights, a woman's autonomy over her body and choices. Under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, women are guaranteed the right to life, personal liberty, and dignity. This includes reproductive rights. No medical procedure, be it abortion, sterilization, or virginity testing, can be performed without a woman's free and informed consent. Bodily autonomy. Forcing a woman into decision regarding to her body violates her fundamental rights and can lead to legal consequences, including compensation, fines, or imprisonment. Key legal protection. Medical Termination of Pregnancy (MTP) Act allows abortion under specified condition with the women's consent. Indian Penal Code (IPC) criminalizes forced medical procedures or coercion in reproductive choices. No one, even a family member or a medical professional, can override a woman's right to consent. Updated legislation. India has acknowledged the troubles that women going through every day, and to improve their safety, it has introduced stricter punishments against gang rape and deception for sexual abuse in Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, updating the colonial IPC laws and marking a milestone in Indian legal administration. The National Crime Records Bureau shows that crime against women is underreported. And this underreporting is happening because of the deep-rooted social stigma, fear of retaliation, and distrust towards the authority. New rules are constantly enforced for the protection of women. but somehow we fail to come forward and speak up because of the previously laid constriction by the society and ourselves. It's time for women to make use of this law, especially made for them to protect them. Your rights are your power, so don't hesitate to use that.